sweat, the grind begins. Another day, the battle within. Rust and grit, a story told in every wrench, a spirit bold. Cutting sparks in the fading light, turning wrong into something right. Gasoline dreams, a burning fire, pushing limits, climbing higher. This is my way, the only truth. Forged in the garage, in my youth. Welding seams, a brand new start. Passion pumping through my heart. No turning back, no compromise. Reflected glory in my youth.
Figured I'd give Hank something he hadn't had in a very long time. What's that, you ask? A bath. Woo-wee! Look at him shining momentarily. Look at them wheels. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie. This is absolutely amazing. Very excited, and you know, hopefully there's not too much soap on my tire when I leave out of here. Let's get rolling. But Derek, are you gonna be one of those a-holes that revs up his car in the wash bay? Absolutely not. Oh my God, that's amazing. A little bit too hard. That was $2,000. Yay! To get to driving. What is going on? It is a beautiful Saturday, and we are going to live it to the fullest. Oh, by the way, Hank's on the road. Yeah, last night was like my first actual ride around in Hank, period. And that's not just being towed or going around the block. Put about 20 or so miles on him last night, and nothing fell off that was important. And he did good. He did really good. I played with the shift points earlier this morning, and I think I got him pretty comfortable now. The speedometer. I hooked the freaking speedo cable up last night, and the damn speedometer works, and it's accurate. But had to adjust the linkage for the shifter. It wasn't going into park easy. It was going into park. We got to go into park easier now. The shifter shaft seal. I ended up wasn't even gonna video it. I was just gonna try to get it done, do it myself. Got seal still. Well, there's two seals. You got your kick down seal, and then you got your shifter shaft seal itself. Well, you could do the O-ring on the kick down seal without having to do it, especially when someone, I'm not going to mention his name, he lost the bushing for the kick down on there. So I had to make one out of a grease gun tip. So, but yeah, no transmission leaks. No oil leaks. Hacha! No smoking out the exhaust anymore. The mufflers got cleaned out, so they're good. I will say one thing. I think I'm officially old. Because he's too loud. Yeah. It's loud, but I'm just going to deal with it until I can get the exhaust ran the way I want it to be run. But yeah, it's definitely loud. Yeah. And there's one thing that I did find out that this car has compared to another car. Undisclosed location in Mexico. I stopped and gave it the sauce. Well, the sauce ended up in 3 different lanes. It has the same tracking as Lumberjack does. Probably even worse, because when I got out of it and got back in it, it went 3 different directions. So, Hank's a cruiser. we're going to keep him that way. It was just really sketchy, especially with everything being, you know, old and stuff. But, oh man, I'll come over here. Check this out. I'm kind of happy about this. Got my old school cooler in there. Ooh, look at that cooler. Ooh, that's the coolest cooler ever. Old Coleman. Got my toolbox that my buddy Brent pinstriped me up for. Ooh, look at that thing right there. That's a fancy thing. And then, of course, I got them stickers on me. Oh, man, I'm tickled right now, man. I'm just ready to rock and roll. We got a little event with some friends today. They having a baby, so I think it's technically a baby shower or something like that. A baby, I don't know. Yeah. I got stuff. So, boom. Got the back seat in there. That's for comfort. Sound system. You know, you got to have that sound system. Extra hat in case I lose the one. Oh, and I got my navigator. Her name is Lola. What you think, Lola? We gonna get there in time? She don't know shit. But yeah, man, I'm just tickled. I'm ecstatic. And got a couple more things to do, but I'm ready to put some miles on this thing. Local miles. And we'll see. About to put some, we got probably about 35-minute ride to Macon. We'll meet up with Brent and get all the wagons together. And two of them run. Oh, I know. Ernestine runs and drives still. That's a Chevy. It's deferred. It's a Ford car. But I'm gonna shut up now. We're gonna get in the car. And we're gonna go start doing some stuff. Woohoo! What's going on? So I appreciate y'all tuning in again. This is going to be kind of a short video, just to kind of say I really enjoyed driving this car. Got to drive around Saturday. He did good. A couple of things I'm going to adjust on it. Probably need do some jetting in the carburetor, tinker with it a little bit. I haven't put a timing light on it yet, so I'm going to put a timing light on it, play with that a little bit. I do have a little bit of water seepage out of the thermostat housing gasket. Ain't no biggie. So far, the transmission looks to be pretty clean still, so we ain't got no leak on that now. Hooray, as long as we keep it that way. I did find out that there's a little bit of play in the they're not moving. And the steering wheel. So we'll look at that and find out. Obviously, you can't really tell. Everything seemed pretty tight. You ain't gonna be able to tell until you drive it down the road. Thinking about maybe, because this car did originally come with a power steering setup on it from factory. Maybe seeing if that cylinder that's down there still works, and if it leaks, it's still got the other two. Well, I can say other two cars, but the other two parts chassis. Technically, one's only a car, I guess. Over there at Brent's, go take the manual steering off it, which gets rid of that that hydraulic cylinder in there. But we'll kind of figure that out. Still got the little spot over on the backside of the roof over there. Going to fix it up. Sweet talking Brent into maybe fixing the lower quarter back there. And it's got a little exhaust leak. I ain't gonna say exhaust leaks, but there's exhaust smells that come to the car. But other than that, he did good. He did good on the interstate. Got pretty good RPM going down the road, well, down the interstate. Took it on 75. With the steering being like it is, we've got some bushings that are obviously wore out. It's got a little bit of shimmy in the rear. So, got a little shimmy in the rear. Probably the bushings that are in the leaf springs. They looked okay, but obviously they got a little shimmy in them. The front, there's something a little bit loose in the front. Just kind of go through. I do have some shocks laying around. The shocks on this thing are poot. They are not new. Oh, I did pick up some seat covers. Ha! I think what I'm going to do with that is I got to make a board for the back of the bench seat in the front because it's a truck seat. It's got an opening, so make a board for it, put it on there, and probably just going to try my hand at making some kind of a slip over seat cover, and then wrapping up the lower in the back section or the back portion of the back seat just temporarily. Usually, I mean, honestly, the nicest old school car that I have interior wise is Christine. And that's because the two cars that I put together to make her had a really nice interior in the first portion of it, except for the door panels were kind of low. But got to fix that a little bit too. You don't shut it completely; it will open up. Just letting you know that. Fun fact. But other than that, he drove good transmission, good power. Brakes are 50-year. Well, the equipment, but it's a 50 whatever, however old brake system. The booster works. It just, Christine's brakes work really well now, like really well. So I might go ahead and flush the whole system on. We already bled them, but maybe go through again and re-bleed it and flush every bit of the old fluid out that we put in there. And if that doesn't help, might end up looking into putting a dual pot master cylinder on there, just kind of, and keeping the factory booster because it seems to be working pretty good. Other than that, electrical, my voltmeter issue that I have is a pretty simple one. It's not a voltmeter; it's an amp meter. So obviously, it's not going to read what I wanted to do. So just leave it unplugged for now. Summit does sell separate a voltmeter for that style kit. So it's kind of silly they did put that in there because I was looking at it and the numbers were kind of wonky. 60, 30, and 20. I was like, but other than that, headlights work amazing on this thing. But it was so good. Friday night, I took him to go get his first bath, as you can see. Knocked some of the stuff off. I found a good bit of leaks, which I already knew they were leaks. I got some new stuff in. Man, these little jokers right here, I found them on, can't remember the website. But these are actually for inside the cowl that's inside the car there that allows the water come here to go inside the fender. Hence why those fenders look like that usually. Put those in. I gotta do a little bit of sheet metal on the inside of the cowl on the inside of the car. No biggie on that. And then got some holes to put some grommets and stuff in to kind of plug it up. Speedometer was working great, and then it started jumping. So either the internals on it giving out or the cable's about to snap, which I got me a little phone mount. I put my phone on there, and I got my digital one. I even got it in the green color. It's accurate. But yeah, I was extremely, extremely impressed and excited. Went to our little party thing. Me and buddy Brent rode up there with the wagons, and man, it was fun. I wanted to video it and all that stuff, but just got caught up in the moments. And it was really awesome. Went over there a little early he was over there at the shop, working on that big old yacht over there. And it was pretty cool. He pulled the old Ugly Betty out, which is, technically his, either, I don't know, something sister, his relative. But it was it's weird because like you hear him, he's rah, and she's because she's a new car underneath. But yep, definitely excited about it. But I think the next video I'm gonna put some try my hand at this upholstery, this makeshift upholstery, and we'll probably put a timer light on it, get a little bit more of that, and get up underneath there and see what kind of wore out bushings they got. Make a game plan on that. But yep. So coming up, we got to do some got to do a little tuning, some bushings, seat covers. Gonna probably go ahead and start making some door cards and some door panels on the back there. Get the I have them soaking. I had to get the tailgate latch assembly, get it soaking. And I'm looking, if anybody knows of anybody that's got a tailgate for one of these things that looks in better condition than mine, and they don't want crazy stupid money for, please send me a link or some info. Or if there's somewhere out there that sells a skin for the tailgate. Let's go back here and look at the tailgate. How about that? Stand over there. Right. But yeah, this portion. Wow. That's what you get. Yeah, this isn't Bondo. This is actually the metal, like separating against the metal. But I said I wasn't going to worry about it, but I would like it to be a little bit better, just so I can, even if it's this portion down. I mean, if there's one that's got a rotted top, all that, anything helps. Anything helps. And then that's, got to put seal in here because there's a. Well, actually, I think the seal goes there. I'm not sure where the seal goes. Seal it up a little bit. But yeah, tailgate, big thing, and checking to see what in the chassis has got some play. And then let's see what else. Door cards. Maybe see if I can find some material. Figure out what color material I want to do the door cards and the panels for. I ain't gonna put a headliner in it just yet. I'm not really too worried about that. Timing. Just gotta go over, go around it and check everything. Start saving up some money to get the exhaust done. There's another place here in town that I'm probably gonna take the car to and see what kind of pricing they, get. Kind of talk to the guy. But I want to move the mufflers from here to where I would like them to go and put it out the back. Maybe that'll help with a little bit of ground because it does drone a good bit to the point where I'm questioning how old I really am. And oh yeah, Mrs. Horn helped me out with a little shifter there, shifting knob. Got tired of looking at that naked bolt and nut shifter, which is, oh man, it fits perfectly, and I can rest my hand up on there. It's really nice. But yeah, and I think about it. We'll look into some other little parts here and there, but nothing too big. But I got some events I want to go to. Some events are starting to come up. I ain't gonna say it's gonna start to warm up, but people are gonna think it's starting to warm up. There's something going on. It's almost Valentine's Day, so I really like my wife, so I'm not gonna take her in this. She'd have been excited to go in Christine, but not so much the old Hank here. He's a little bit rough around the corners. But yeah, I'm tickled. I'm now not stressed out over this car. We've definitely went through some crap on this car. Bought it as plan B for turkey rod run, and went off of what I was told, And it was the exact opposite of what I was told. It happens. Still not necessarily tickled about what happened, but I think it's a little bit of learning experience. And then I like working on cars, but on that notion. Anyways. Yeah, but I appreciate y'all tuning in and watching. Thank you for the new subscribers. And like I tell y'all, to everybody else, if you see me out and about in my truck or one of these cars, hit me up, ask me about it, and I will hook you up with one of these there stickers. These stickers are high quality stickery. You kind of got to go like this right here. Yeah, boom, just like that. Easy peasy. None of those hard ones because I got fat fingers. And then I'll even show you how to install it. See, what you do is you take the sticker. You take the sticker and you kind of like an old Polaroid like that. Drop it on the ground a couple times, please. Yep. You take said sticker, you peel it back and like meow, 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 just like that. And ha. And then you go, hey, hi, how you doing? Backhand it like that. Boom. You're ready to roll. Just like that. Money. But you won't have to spend any money because I'm giving it to you. But yeah, tell your friends, tell your buds, tell your mom, tell your mom's neighbor, whoever, anybody listen. I greatly appreciate it, y'all watching. And y'all have any shows or any like little events or get-togethers or just hanging out, and man, put it in the comments there. Or I think I need to make me a trip to St. Louis, Missouri. I don't know how I'm going to get up there because I definitely can't drive out of there. Now, someone got put in my head about a 58 hood. Now it's now I can't get it out of my brain. And for y'all that don't know, the 58 hood is pretty much the same. The 58 Ford is pretty much the same with this same front end as this car, except for it's got dual headlights here. It's the same thing. It's just got a different insert. The hood, instead of this, it's got a little scoop. It's more hot roddy. And now, since this person has said this, I cannot get that vision out of my head. So now I must acquire a scoop. Oh yeah, we need a lower Hank. Hank needs more low. All the low. But yep, I'm gonna end it off here. I appreciate y'all watching, hanging in there with me rambling on, and we'll definitely get some more video of it cruising down the road and everything like that. But more importantly, we'll see you out there on the road. Thanks for watching.
The sun had bleached, memories whispered, lessons preached. Spent his last years bought by ugly Betty in the field. Now he's got a life, not lying dead. Every creek and every groan, speaking of roads he'd always known. He doesn't need a fancy shine, just a steady hand and a little time. No